ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या संप्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ श्री परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ श्री श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ॐ श्री समस्त ब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री वेदव्यास वैशम्पायन याज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकरादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। समस्त देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातुः गुरुपरम्परायाः परायाः कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अवाप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थम् अवैदिक असनातनधर्माणां समूल निर्मूलनार्थं समस्त जिज्ञासु साधकानां भक्तानां सेवकानां च विघ्ननिवारणार्थं संपदां साधनानां शक्तीनाम् अवाप्त्यर्थं च छान्दोग्य उपनिषदः षष्ठोऽध्यायस्य तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। मां रक्ष रक्ष परिपालय परिपालय। Chandogya Upanishad chanting up to 5th chapter we saw. Today we will start chanting the 6th chapter. Then we enter into our study of Taittiriya, Prathama Siksha Valli's last Anuvakam. Let us do the chanting. Om Atha Chandogya Upanishada Shanti Mantraha. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranaha Chakshuh Shrotram Atho Balam Indriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarot Nirakaranamastu अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतिये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः प्रथमः खण्डः। ओम श्वेतकेतुर्हारुणेयः आस खगंह पिता उवाच श्वेतकेतो वस ब्रह्मचर्यं न वै सौम्य अस्मत्कुलीनः अननोच्य ब्रह्मबन्धुरिव भवति इति। सः 12 वर्षः उपेत्य 24 वर्षः सर्वान् वेदान् अधीत्य महामनाः अनुचानमानि स्तब्धः एयाय। तगंह पिता उवाच श्वेतकेतो यन्नो सौम्य इदं महामना अनुचानमानि स्तब्धा असि उत तम् आदेशम् अप्राक्ष्यः येन अश्रुतकं श्रुतं भवति अमतं मतम् अविज्ञातं विज्ञातम् इति कथं नो भगवः स आदेशः भवति इति यथा सौम्य एकेन मृत्पिण्डेन सर्वं मृण्मयं विज्ञातकं स्यात् वाचारम्भणं विकारो नामधेयं मृत्तिका इति एव सत्यम् यथा सौम्य एकेन लोहमणिना सर्वं लोहमयं विज्ञातकं स्यात् वाचारम्भणं विकारो नामधेयं लोहम् इति एव सत्यम् यथा सौम्य एकेन नखनिकृन्तनेन सर्वं कार्ष्णायसं विज्ञातकं स्यात् वाचारम्भणं विकारो नामधेयं कृष्णायसमिति एव सत्यम् एवं सौम्य स आदेशः भवति इति न वै नूनं भगवन्तः तः एतद् अवेदिषुः यदि एतद् अवेदिष्यन् कथं मे न अवक्षन् इति भगवागंस्तु एव मे तद्ब्रवीतो इति तथा सौम्य इति उवाच अथ द्वितीयः खण्डः सदेव सौम्य इदमग्र आसीत् एकमेवाद्वयं ब्रह्म एकमेवाद्वितीयम् See Sadeva Soumya Idamagra Asit, which we so often quote, seeing Shankara quoting everywhere. This is in the 6th chapter, 2nd Khanda. Sadeva Soumya Idamagra Asit, Ekameva Dvitiyam, Tadha Eka Ahoho, Asadeva Idamagra Asit, Ekameva Dvitiyam, Tasmad Asataha Sat Jayate, कुतः तु खलु सौम्य इवगं स्यादिति ह उवाच कथम् असतः सज्जायते इति सत्वेव सौम्य इदमग्र आसीत् एकमेवाद्वितीयं तदैक्षत बहुस्यां प्रजायेय इति तत्तेजः असृजत तत्तेज ऐक्षत बहुस्यां प्रजायेयेति तदवसृजत तस्मात् यत्र क्वच शोचते स्वेदते वा पुरुषः तेजस एव तदध्यापो जायन्ते ता आपः ऐक्षन्त बह्व्यः स्याम प्रजायेम मिहि इति ता अन्नमसृजन्त तस्मात् यत्र क्वच वर्षते तदेव भूयिष्ठम् अन्नं भवति अद्भ्यः एव तदध्यन्नाद्यं जायते तदधि अन्नाद्यं जायते अथ तृतीयः खण्डः तेषां खलु येषां भूतानां त्रीणि एव बीजानि भवन्ति आण्डजं जीवम् उद्भिज्जम् इति सा इयं देवता ऐक्षत हन्त अहम् इमाः तिस्रः देवता अनेन जीवेन आत्मना अनुप्रविश्य नामरूपे व्याकरवाणि इति तासां त्रिवृतम् एकैकां करवाणि इति सा इयं देवता इमाः तिस्रः देवताः अनेन एव जीवेन आत्मना अनुप्रविश्य नामरूपे व्याकरोत् तासां त्रिवृतम् एकैकाम् अकरोत् यथा तु खलु सौम्य इमाः तिस्रः देवताः त्रिवृत् एकैका भवति तन्मे विजानीहि इति चतुर्थः खण्डः यदग्नेरोहितगं रूपं तेजसः तद्रूपं यच्छुक्लं तदपां यत्कृष्णं तदन्नस्य अपागादग्नेः अग्नित्वं वाचारम्भणं विकारो नामधेयं त्रीणि रूपाणीति एव सत्यं यदादित्यस्य रोहितगं रूपं तेजसः तद्रूपं यच्छुक्लं तदपां यत्कृष्णं तदन्नस्य अपागाद् आदित्यात् आदित्यत्वं वाचारम्भणं विकारो नामधेयं त्रीणि रूपाणीति एव सत्यं यच्चन्द्रमसो रोहितगं रूपं तेजसा तद्रूपगं यत् शुक्लं तदपां यत्कृष्णं तदन्नस्यापागात् चन्द्रात् चन्द्रत्वं वाचारम्भणं विकारो नाम ध्येयं त्रीणि रूपाणीति एव सत्यं यद्विद्युतो रोहितगं रूपं तेजसा तद्रूपं यत् शुक्लं तदपां यत्कृष्णं तदन्नस्यापागात् विद्युतः विद्युत्वं वाचारम्भणं विकारो नाम ध्येयं त्रीणि रूपाणि इति एव सत्यम् एतद्हस्म वै तत् विद्वागंस आहुः पूर्वे महाशालाः महाश्रोत्रियाः न नो अद्य कश्चन अश्रुतम् अमतम् अविज्ञातम् उदाहरिष्यति इति ह एभ्यः विदाञ्चक्रुः यदुरोहितमिव अभूत् इति तेजसः तद्रूपमिति तद्विद्वान् चक्रुः यदु शुक्लमिव अभूत् इति अपागं रूपमिति तद्विद्वान् चक्रुः यदु कृष्णमिवाभूत् इति अन्नस्य रूपमिति तद्विद्वान् चक्रुः यद्वद्विज्ञातमिव अभूत् इति एतासाम् एव देवतानागं समास इति तद्विद्वान् चक्रुः यथा खलु सौम्य इमाः तिस्रः देवताः पुरुषं प्राप्य त्रिवृत् एकैका भवति तन्मे विजानीहि इति ओम शांति 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 ओम अथ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद ओम यस्मात् जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रलीयते येनेदन्धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभे पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं तैत्तिरेयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते अथ प्रथमा शिक्षा वल्ली प्रथमोऽनुवाकः ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम अथ द्वादशोऽनुवाकः ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावेद तद्वक्तारमावेद आवेन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Salutations to the Lord in all forms, Guru Tattva in all the forms of Gurus, Rishis, Munis. Salutations to Parabrahma coming to us through the Shastra. So salutations to the Shastra, the Shruti Mata. May Veveda Vyasa Vaishampayana Yagnivalkya Adya Shankara Adi Upanishad Acharyas bless us that we are able to grasp complete essence continuously. Having spoken the 11 anuvakas, having given us that only vidya is the moksha hetu, avidya or karma is only up to the level of upataduritakshaya. He took up the 12th anuvaka, the SHRI of the Shastra. And what is in 12th anuvaka is the same thing which is there in the prathama anuvaka. In the Prathamanuvaka, the invocation to various devatas was to remove the upasarga when the upasanas are going to be taught. The upasarga for the teacher, upasarga of the vidyarthi or sadhaka, upasarga means obstructions, hindrances, difficulties. For the removal of them, very much Devata Anugraha helps and required, therefore that was invoked. Now at the 12th Navaka, as a gratitude that when we prayed that you blessed us and therefore, O Devatas, we could do the study of it. This is a gratitude. And also, it's not the end. We are now going to study the actual Brahma Vidya purely in the second valley. So please, you bless us even for this also. Without your grace, the study of the Brahmananda Valli and the Bhrugu Valli and understanding them and practicing them till the result comes without your grace. Oh Devatas, it cannot happen. We are very firm, convinced about it. Therefore, as our part, ardently, sincerely, we are praying to you, requesting you. That is the load of the entire prasanga. Now, long back, around 200 days back, we saw that mantra. So we thought, let us refresh the first mantra, which is again the 12th mantra, with a very little difference of in the first it is in the future tense, in the 12th it is in the past tense. Yesterday we saw in that effort of ours, ki shamno mitraha sham varunaha. So, hey Mitra Bhagavan, you are the Ahnaha Devata, Prana Shakti Devata. So, may the day be bringing to us all good auspiciousness only through your blessing, not any inauspiciousness. At the same time, you are the Prana Devata also, Prana Shakti Devata. Therefore, give us full, continuous, constant prana that we are able to do all our sadhanas throughout the day without any difficulty. So that is how Shamnaha Mitraha. Sham Sukham Karotu Mitraha. Asmabhyam Prati, for our sake. Both the disciples, there are many, and the Guru also. So too, Shamno Mitraha Sham Varunaha. Mitra alone becomes Varuna, or Varuna is another expression of same Paramatma doing a particular duty of being the Adhisthana Devata for Apanavayu in the entire universe, as well as he is the Ratri Devata who monitors happenings at night time. So when we pray to that Mitra Bhagavan, our prayer is what? Let the night be without any risks and dangers or fears. Let the night be with full that calmness, quietness of deep sleep nidra, so that when we get up, we are afresh to receive the blessings of Mitra and continue our day's schedule. Therefore, hey Mitra Bhagavan, Shanno Mitra, so hey Varuna Bhagavan, you also bless us. You are the Devata of Apanam. Therefore, whatever the responses we have to give to the world, whatever the non-positivities, negativities at all level, we have to throw it away. May it happen without any hindrance. Whole life is nothing but prana and apana, receiving and rejecting. At the ultimate level, receiving Paramatma's presence everywhere, rejecting the presence of anything other than Paramatma. This prana apana becomes the final, ultimate, highest sadhana. And who are the devatas whom when we invoke, their blessings make this happen easily are Mitra and Varuna. So what should be our attitude? There is a Bhagavan Mitra, there is a Bhagavan Varuna. They are the presiding devatas respectively of day and night and prana and apana. With their blessings, our day and night's activities and the sadhanas happen without obstruction. With this conviction, we have to pray. Nahasham bhavatu, nahasham bhavatu. What is important in all prayers is conviction about the presence of that devata, about the power of that devata, about that the kindness of that devata, and again the faith in the mantras, upasanas which we are doing, the faith in them that they are effective enough to propitiate them and invoke their blessings. In this clarity, with this Shraddha, we are supposed to do every prayer for it to be effectively answered by those respective devatas. So Mitra, Varuna we have seen. So to Sham Naha Bhavatu Aryama. Aryama is the god who is there at चक्षुषी आदित्य च अभिमानी देवता अर्यमा. Hey Aryama Bhagavan, you are the presiding devata in my chakshu and also you are in the Aditya. So let the Aditya Bhagavan at the outer Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika level and the same Aditya Bhagavan behind our eyes at the Adhyatmika level, whose name now is Aryama, being sound and blessed towards us. May he do the sukham to us. Let our sadhanas become effortless, easy, difficulty less. So Aditya Mandalastha Surya, therefore, through the Aditya, the Kiranas which come should bless us only with prachodanam, like Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat, should give the Urja energy only. Because if the Surya Kiranas are more, we are so heated up with that heat, we get tired, exhausted through the pasina and all. Every of the vitalities we have, we lose. So therefore, Aryama Rupa Surya Antargata Bhagavan, please see to it that your presence becomes Sukhakara for us so that we are able to do sadhana nicely. So you are also again in our Chakshuhu. Both Chakshu of the eye mainly. Surya is a god for the Buddhi also sometimes. Though Buddhi के लिए बृहस्पति को आगे बताया, फिर भी we can say, hey Aryama, our drishti of the eye also should be long lasting to be able to see or what is say, study our books and shastras as well as interact with the people and the guru with the ability of the eye intact. So in this way, Aryama is asked for the Chakshu Indriyas safety, Sukha for the long time, as well as Surya Kiranas should not trouble us. And again here also, become conscious of the presence of the Aryama Devata and consciously only pray to him. Shamno Bhavatu Aryama, He Aryama Tvam Asmabhyam Pratisham Bhavatu Naha Pratisham Bhavatu. Sham Sukham. That Sukham is the meaning of Sham. That should always be remembered. Sukham means at ease, comfortable. Sukham Bhavatu, Sukhakarta Bhavatu. May you be the giver of the Sukha, comfort. There should not be any struggle or efforts or obstacles, etc. when we are doing our outer and inner sadhanas. Then Shamna Indraha. Who is Indra Devata? He Indraha Bale. Bale Indraha. Indra Bhagavan is Adhishtana Devata in general for the Bala. And Hastayor Indraha, he said. Therefore, the Indra in the hands. He is the giver of the Bala. So, that Indra Bhagavan blesses that with the hands, whatever we have to do when we are in the Gurukula of the Seva to the Guru or to the ashram, may we do it efficiently, not only to propitiate Guru, but through those Sevas only, we get exhausted of all our the negative samskaras of laziness, etc. Discover the joy of doing Seva. So may you, O Indra, we are saluting to you, Shamnaha Bhavatu, Shamna Indro Bhavatu. See that always the hands are full of energy, ability, and stamina. Whether you have to climb mountain and get something from there, the mountainous peaks, or the trees, or any of the work of the ashram is given, even holding the book, writing the notes, whatever the karma done with the hand, then telling the beads of the Japamala. May the Indra Bhagwan Nirantara replenish our Shakti in the Hasta so that we are able to do the work continuously. Let there not be tiredness in any part of the hands. In the body of ours, every part in its own way important and sacred that we have to recognize. Each part has got its own Adhisthana Devata that we have to recognize, invoke their grace to keep these intact. And then one of the important parts are the hands. So imagine दोनों हाथ नहीं है कट गए. See, very, very dangerous even to imagine कि nothing can be done by us. Like that, every organ is so precious. Without any charge or cost, Bhagavan has given us all. For that only we have to be so much indebted that we have to use all these faculties only in His service. By the way, so here the main point is, Hey Bhagavan Indra, sorry if I have not remembered you so far. Now I am remembering you. Please see that my hands and shoulders are not paining or not trembling or not cooperative while doing the work. Let it not be like in Arjuna's case. Though Arjuna is Indra Amsha Sambhuta, but Indra became Naraj for some reason that Arjuna had become mental. So Indra withdrew his Shakti as if from the hands of Arjuna. Then Hast Gandivam Sramsate Hastat, the powerful Gandiva which he holds and then defeats all enemy. That हाथ की शक्ति नहीं है, गांडीव निकल गए हाथ से. Is it not? Is Indramsha Sambhuta is Arjuna. Dharmamsha Yudhishthira, Vayuamsha Bhima, Indramsha Yudhishthira Arjuna. Nakula Sahadeva is Ashwini Kumaras. जो दो ही इंद्रांश एंड स्टिल इंद्र भगवान हाथ से शक्ति ले ली तो उनके हाथ से गांडीवम स्लिप हो गया. मे इट नॉट हैपन ओ लॉर्ड. Whoever have this hand problem, you can say Om Indraya Namaha, Indraya Namaha, Indraya Namaha. Definitely the power comes back. So that way Indra give the bala to do the work. So that a subtle bala in the hand, specially to consistently do the work. Is it not? No, no. Every like I for me, Agni Devata Namaskaram. Every day if I can do, he is the Devata for Vani speech. So he will bless me to shout that 6-7 hours on these Upanishads and Shastras. If he doesn't bless, then तो कहीं 2 मिनट में बोल दिया तो गला बैठ जाएगा. Vani will not come. Okay, here the Agni के जगह बृहस्पति का नाम लिया जाएगा. That is the next one. So Shamna Indro, Indra for the Shakti in the hands. Be conscious while chanting this mantra. We are doing it second time, not only as it same like the 12th one, but to remind us if at all we have forgotten the meaning of each of the Devata and their work. This will go on chanting throughout life. So we must know in Mitra Bhagavan is for what, Varuna is for what, Aryama is for what, Indra is for what. If the Spashtata is there, consciously we can remember them and pray to them. Who knows if our devotion is so strong, those devatas even may give us a darshan for intensify our faith. It happens. Beautiful. He comes and introduces. Glad to meet you. I'm Mr. Varuna, whom you are calling every day. You can have. Then once you have that darshana with the indriyas of the devata, for the entire life you will have no doubt at all. The purpose for which we should have the darshan of the devatas is this one, doubtlessly we keep on praying and they give darshanam. Okay. Then ho gaya Indraha, Shamna Indro, then Bruhaspati. Bruhaspati Bhagavan is for what? Vachi Buddhaucha. Vachi is a Vani. Buddhau for the Buddhi. Bruhaspati is the teacher. He is the Devata. And he did that only, no? He had in his Buddhi entire Brahmajnana and Vedajnanam that he goes on giving through his mouth to his disciples, mainly the Devatas. So, to both the speaker and spoken, the questioner and answerer, the guru and teacher's disciple, for both of them, the Vani should be intact. For the guru, so that he is able to continuously speak out in words. Disciple also to repeat the mantras and also to ask the questions, to discuss with his co students. Is it not? The walk is required for him. सो दी वाणी का यहाँ देवता को बृहस्पति को कह रहे हैं. So we are asking him to bless us that my speaking ability be intact so that I am able to put up my question as a disciple, explain or give an answer as a disciple, so too as a teacher able to speak. Same Brahaspati is also for Buddhi. Both the Guru needs the Buddhi for him to select the Shastra and the way of teaching. Knowledge of the Shastra should be pakka, and to whom he is addressing he must know. And also he should be able to develop that subject interesting and catchable to the disciples. All this is the work of the Buddhi required for the Guru. So too the disciple should have the Buddhi there to receive what Guru is giving exactly, to be able to apprehend it or comprehend it or understand it. Oh, these are the words uttered by the Guru. The meaning of those words is this. So, according to this meaning, this is the value told to me for practicing. Or this is the knowledge about the self is given to me for my little mananam and conviction. Or this is the words, these are the words of Guru in which he is giving me an order to do this or that work. So the buddhi should be spashta rupena receiving the message from Guru. If it is of upasana, upasana, jnana, jnana, karma, karma, seva, seva. Whatever he is saying, if I am able to understand exactly, my buddhi is powerful. So may He Brahaspati Bhagavan bless us both of us with a Vachi, the Vani Shakti, as well as the most essential one, the Buddhi. So Buddhi should go on receiving the knowledge and do the analysis of it, then come to the conviction, then send that knowledge as a store into the Chitta. And Buddhi and Chitta should go together. Whenever the Buddhi needs, the Chitta should supply the knowledge. So that the Buddhi decides and orders the Mana Indriya to properly respond to the world for one's own benefit, benefit of the world. So in this way, hey Brahaspati Bhagavan. So that means that Guru of the Devatas, Brahaspati is very much everywhere there in the world outside. Adi Bhautika, Adyaivika, in us also is there in the Adhyatmika Rupa. So here mainly Alammanam is taken of the Adidaivika Devatas, but the hint is to the Adhyatmika who are very much in us. Don't forget that the Devatas are very much in us only. When is Devata Buddhi? Wherever the Buddhi is there, he is there. So in us the Buddhi is there, so there is there. Whenever the Devata of the Shakti of the hands, wherever the hands are there, Indra is there. So I have my hands, therefore in the hands, Indra very much is there. Very much that power of Indra Bhagavan is there in the hands. That's the belief with which we have to pray. So Brahaspati for both Vani and Buddhi. Shanna Indro Brahaspati. Then Shanno Vishnu Urukramaha Vistirna Kramaha. Urukrama, the one who goes on moving. Some places Bhagavan Surya only is told as Urukrama because without movement from the time of his arrival onto the horizon is going on moving. After 12 hours per us, Bhagavan appears to have set in the western. But he is lightening the place there, the other side. So where is he not moving or not giving the light? Everywhere he is giving. Therefore, Urukramaha means, and the speed of the sun movement is very big, very fast. Sun also moving along with the 9 planets, the Graha Kotami with Surya, as per the science and Shastra. So some places Surya is taken, but you all have Vamana Avatara anyway. Therefore, Vishnu only came as Vamana. So the Vamana Rupa Avatara of Vishnu is to take everything of Bali of this world and that world, take his ego also and press him into the Rasatala. That Urukrama. Does it mean before Bhagavan took the Vamana Avatara that he was not Urukrama? Is he not all pervading before that? In fact, he is always all pervading. In the Vamana Avatara, he came in small form and he asked for the Dhanam. Then physically he grew to show to others his all pervasiveness. It is in the vision given to others that he was growing. Otherwise, where is the place where Bhagavan is not Urukrama or occupied? His name only is Vishnu. Yapnoti iti Vishnu. Deveshti iti Vishnu. His name itself shows he is Sarvavyapaka. So, Sarvavyapaka Vishnu, but in the Vamanavatara, he made big feet. Only 3, not more. But उससे सब मेजर हो गया. तो विष्णु उरुक्रमः. उरु मीन्स बड़ा, क्रम मीन्स कदम लगाकर आगे बढ़ना. So in this prayer, the Vishnu is the Padayoho Vishnu, is the Devata for the feet. So the physical meaning is what? May we put a long feet while our works we are doing. That means not very lazing out in our movements of the leg, wasting all the time, not accomplishing the things. Like Puja Gurudev's life, if you see, he was always Urukrama. Long steps as well as fast walking, even at the age of 70, 75. Because he was in Himalayas and he did all his trek through Uttarakhand. He stayed there. He knows how the sadhus they walk and all. All the arts of walking, whether it's the plains, it's the valleys, whether the mountains or the high steeps and heights, एक एक जगह तरीका अलग अलग होता है चलने का. He mastered all. So Urukrama he was. And I have seen some people, Urukrama, wonderful. Others are the धीरे धीरे शादी के बारात की तरह जाते हैं. Every moment is wasted in our what to say, laziness. Duly, if you don't spend time in our moments, our time is wasted in that laziness itself. ये भी yoga siddhi है. Yoga is the only thing which teaches all these great arts of everything done perfectly with the required abilities and the required time with all the best of perfection. We are going to study exhaustively. So, may we have long leaps in our physical movement. So too, Vishnu Bhagavan, may we have the long leaps in our spiritual sadhana also by your grace. This is second prayer is very important. Is it not? Else, if our sadhana is like a snail, so slow, taking hundreds and thousands of lives, still not even one thing called Viveka or Vairagya we gained. Then, as the delay in the curing of the disease, so long is the dukkha or the pain. So too, as the delay in our walking on the path, so much will be our dukkha of samsara. So bless us to make long leaps. In Adhyatmika sadhana also, this is newer purview. Hey Bhagavan Vishnu, we are asking you. Shamno Vishnu Urukramaha. He is the Devata of the movement and Pada. After this is done, see what Bhagavan says. Eva madhyaha adhyatma devataha shamnaha bhavatu iti sarvatra anushangaha. Therefore, underline this point. These devatas are very much not only in the Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika Jagats, Srushtis, each of these devatas are very much are there behind our own faculties within us. Therefore, they are called Adhyatmika devatas. Shastra told us accept it. And a little logic also, how all the dead matters of faculties are functioning. If not, some power is there behind. And a power is always jada. Power cannot work by itself without the conscious principle employing that power. So the conscious principle employing each of the power at that level is given that particular devata, rupa or nama. So without consciousness, power will not be there. Without the power, action will not happen. So with that power, that conscious being is called that particular Adhyatmika Devata. So the working with the hands needs power. So the power se Tadhatmya Devata in the hand is called Indra. That Devata is consciousness. Ultimate consciousness, there is nothing. But when it comes, nothing other than it. But when it comes to the level of Vyavahara, it alone takes the shapes of each of the individualities, devatas, and they manage the show. That is how in the setup of the existing world, the Ishvara is working, himself expressing as all the devatas. Remember finally, Parabrahma is one, then Hiranyagarbha is one. From Hiranyagarbha only, all the devata rupas express. There is Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Adityas, Rudras, Dikpalakas. All of them are He alone with different functional abilities and requirements is called as different. Like each of you also at each of the work time you are a different individual. So you are Hiranyagarbha as regards to your various individuality expressions. Is it not? You go to market, you get the vegetables, you cut them, you cook the food, you eat it, and you get frustrated. That all your different avatars. In the same way, Hiranyagarbha is the one in every form he alone is there. This thing should enter into us very deeply without any contradiction. We pray to each Devata knowing that he is the Kshara Brahma, Apara Brahma, Shabala Brahma. See, the Shabala Brahma is Jiva as well as Hiranyagarbha. Then Shabda Brahma is called as Vedas. Then that Apara Brahma is again that Hiranyagarbha. Parabrahma is the supreme Brahma Tattva, all pervading. Once in a while, we can remember those words and meanings and consciously feel the presence of all of them. So here, the Adhidaivika Devatas only are there in the Adhyatmika of every of the being. We have to become clear, doubtless in this knowledge and respect those Devatas by using the faculties for the best of the purposes. It's just they are behind empowering us. We go on misusing them. It doesn't make them happy. Always we spoke about it 3 months back. When we ask each of the Devata to bless us with their special powers, before we ask them, we must be very clear in our understanding that when they bless us with those powers, we will use them for the best of the purposes, not a destructive but constructive. Like the child should know for what he is asking that pocket money from father, where he wants to use. If he is you wanting to use it, misuse it, abuse it, father won't be happy though he gives it out of his obligation that is my son. But it pinches him, it pains to him. Slowly the father, when the child is getting addicted to the misuse of the things or the money, father starts thinking how to avoid giving this fellow. In the same way, ulta dekho, if his very best use he is doing of the money given, excited father, happy he is. In fact, he can increase that amount also. In the same way, every of the faculties of their respective devatas. When these faculties are misused, they become naraj. When they are rightly used, they become happy. So let us change our way of life from non-positive to the positive to be blessed by them. Yeah, and all that again a big topic. I don't want to initiate it. It takes again. If I start it, I'll take 25 minutes to explain it. तो इतना कह दें कि always use buddhi to study shastra and know what is binding and what is liberating. Get convinced about it. And all those activities by doing which we get liberated, they alone we have to do, not the other. That much intellectual understanding and conviction we have to develop. It is our choice. As early as possible we do, it is better for us. Again, it is because of the sattva guna which is developed when you are in the presence of Guru, and also do lot of upasana. Again, it's a big subject. That's what I said. Those who are in tamo guna, they take adharma as dharma. Only those who are in sattva guna, they know dharma dharma, adharma dharma. ये सारा होता है फिर. Why all this is discussed? Because the powers given by the devatas should not be misused too. We misuse. What is the misuse? Using them for binding causes. For us also, using them for troubling the world also. The delusion that what I am doing is wrong, the delusion because of which I am doing wrong and taking it as right, that should go away from our heart. Biggest problem is a moha. What is the moha? अच्छा को बुरा, बुरा को अच्छा मानना और करते ही जाना. That is the only cause of the entire problem. And that moha is a child of avidya, अज्ञान. So जब तक ज्ञान दृढ़ नहीं होता, मोह नहीं जाता. जब तक मोह नहीं जाता, गलत को सही समझना और करना, सही को गलत समझना और छोड़ना, ये दोनों बेवकूफियां नहीं जाते. Then the both losses, not doing good, therefore that result did not come. We did the bad, therefore its bad result came. These two we cannot avoid. That is why the Tattva Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, and also the Vidya about values, Vidya of the Swarga Naraka, ये सब इतना हमको पाना है, तभी जाकर the deeply rooted moha of taking this for that for this can be eliminated. Powerful it is. They are all Mahamoha Graha Grasata Grasita Galita Atma Gamanaha. See that in Viveka Chudamani, when we were studying, I don't know anyone of you came. So that name, we enjoyed it. See, name of all of us is this in our nameplate. What is your name? Mahamoha Graha Grasita Galita Graha Galita. Mahamoha Graha Galita Atmavagamanaha. We are those individuals whose Atma Jnanam is fully eaten away by the Mahamoha. Graha, sorry, word is Graha. Mahamoha Graha Grasita Galita Atmavagamanaha. महामोह रूपी ग्राह ने हमारे आत्म अवगमन को ग्रसित कर लिया है. वो मेरा नाम है. धियो नायनावस्थान स्वयं अभिनयन तद्गुणतया अपारे संसारे विषय पूरे निमज्जोन्मज्जायम भ्रमति कुमति कुत्सित गति. दिस इज द होल श्लोक. ब्यूटीफुल. So we are asking Bhagavan, every of the Devata empower. क्या करोगे क्या करोगे, they ask. So we have to show them. साधना करेंगे, सेवा करेंगे, then welcome. They give us. Okay, these are all said. आध्यात्मिक देवतास. It's a hint. 3-4 बताए हमको. मित्रा, वरुण, अर्यमा, वायु, sorry, Indra, and then Brahaspati, Urukrama or Vishnu. All other also. Manasaha Chandamaha, Ahankarasya Rudraha, Chittasya Vasudevaha. So to other Jnanendriyas, Shrotrasya Digdevata, Chakshusha Suryaha, Rasanaya Varunaha Granasya Ashvinau. So in the same way, Vacho Devata Vahnihi Upastasya Prajapatihi Padnyoham Utyuhu. This should be our daily habit of spending at least 2-3 minutes to remember the Adi Daivika Devatas, Adi Bhautika Devatas, Adhyatmika Devatas. 1 minute to them, pray to them. When we pray to Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika Devata, our faculties are intact. Adi Bhautika Devatas, the outer Bhuta Prapancha will be conducive. Adi Adhyayvika Devatas ko karoge. So from there, the Adi Devaloka, they just supply us blessings. This is a beautiful art. We should become busy in this way, all the time remembering Devatas, asking them to bless us with the powers for our better use, for the use of our goal only, not for any negative thing. Yeah. So, having said so, Bhagavan says, Eva Madhyaha Adhyatma Devataha Sham Naha Bhavatu Iti Sarvatra Anushangaha. In this way, all the Adhyatma Devatas become kind, compassionate for all of us. That is how you have to add that Naha Sham Bhavatu, Nam Sham Bhavatu with every of the Devata. And make it a prarthana. Naha Shambhavatu. Whenever you go to a temple, Shambhavatu, Naha Shambhavatu. Hey Rama, Sham, Tvam, Naha. Naha means for all of us, plural. Or Mahyam, singular, you can say. Shambhavatu, Shambhavatu, you say, they will make it. And that's what the Marathi persons, they talk, sing song for Ganapati. And Sukhakarta, Dukharta, Vancha, Vignachi. Something they have. Hey, Bhagavan removes all the Vigna and gives Sukha. Vigna and Dukkha he removes, gives facilities and Sukha. That is how they talk. Hmm. Clear? Now see the important point. Very, very essential. Who is telling it? Advaita Acharya Adi Shankara. So therefore, he is authority for us. Why should we go to anybody to confuse ourselves? Bhagavan Shankara, Bhagavan Vyasa, Puja Gurudev, they are enough for us. He says, see, why should we pray to these devatas? Shamkaro, Shamkaro, Shamkaro. Ekto, they have the capacity and authority. Second is what? Tasu hi sukha krutsu. Underline this point. Only when they make it convenient, when we pray to them. तासु ही सुख कृत्सु मतलब वो लोग जब सब चीज कन्वीनियंट कंड्यूसिव करते हैं, when those devatas bless and thus make our faculties energetic, healthy, comfortable, etc., then only these three things will be able to accomplish. By adding this line, Shankar Bhagavan is permanently guiding us that when we pray to devatas, when they bless us with all powers, what for we have to use them. There should never be any ambiguity. He says, Tasu hi sukha krutso vidya shravana dharana upayogaha apratibandhena bhavishyanti iti. Tat sukha kartrutvam prarthyate shamno bhavatu iti. Tasu hi sukha krutsu. Only when we propitiate them and they get propitiated and pleased and they bless and then the faculties are intact, then only these three things happen successfully without any obstructions. What are those three? First is Vidya Shravana. Vidya, whenever the word comes, it is always Upanishad Vidya. Upanishad, what talks about is Atma Vidya. Atma is none other than Brahma Vidya. Therefore, Vidya, Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Upanishad Vidya. They're all synonyms. Never ever forget it. Okay, so Vidya means Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Upanishad Vidya. We are studying Upanishad only. In the Upanishad, Atma is said. Atma at individual level is called as Brahma at the total level. So, Vidya is Atma Vidya. Atma Vidya Shravana. See, the opportunity and the ability to do the Shravana of the Atma Vidya happens only when these Devatas bless us. Many a times, opportunity comes, but ability is not there, that we feel sleepy or something, we don't attend the class. Sometimes we have ability, but opportunity not there. You are very busy in your travel or some other obligation. So when they are there, they bless us with both the opportunities and abilities and make us do this. What is that? Vidya Shravana first. There are millions of people, human, they don't have even the blessings or opportunity to listen that there is something beyond this seen world called as Paramatma, which is the true reality. All these are superimposed on that. इवन दिस इंफॉर्मेशन भी कितने लोगों को नहीं मिला और वो लोग टेकिंग द वर्ल्ड एज रियलिटी एंड भटक ही रहे हैं, इंक्लूडिंग अस आल्सो. We were given this vidya, but we have not yet opened that gift to see and use it. That the world is mithya, Paramatma is real. So Atma Vidya Shravana without Pratibandha will happen when the Devatas bless us. So many pratibandhas are there. Ear ability goes away, or the outer sounds disturb us, or whatever it may be, whatever श्रवण के टाइम प्रतिबंध है सब निकल जाते. सेकंड इज विद्या श्रवण करने से काफी है क्या? नो. सेकंड इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वन, धारणा. See, in even Bhagavad also we saw that word dharana yesterday. आत्मविद्या का में क्या करना है? दूसरी बात श्रवण करके धारणा करना है. All of us doing the first one of Shravanam, but at the level of Dharana, that's why Mother Saraswati, Bhagavan Brahaspati, we have to pray to them. Ya Shraddha, Dharana, Medha, Vagdevi, Vidhi Vallabha. Dharana. Dharana means holding that knowledge or information intact always in our mind or heart or intellect without forgetting. सेकंड इज विद्या का धारणा होना चाहिए. फॉरगेट किया, भूल गए तो क्या फायदा? अगेन यू गो बैक टू द वर्ल्ड ऑफ अविद्या ओनली. दिस इज व्हाट हैपनिंग टू अस. सो वी प्रे टू दीज देवतास, हे भगवान विद्या श्रवण योग्यता दे दो, फिर विद्या धारणा हो जाए विदाउट एनी प्रतिबंध. दो बार धारणा हो गया, व्हाट्स द यूज ऑफ द नॉलेज इफ इट इज नॉट यूज्ड, implemented? Never upayogita. Upayoga mainly for us first. Then whoever are the deserving seekers are there, people are there to listen. We can tell them this vidya, they also can use the vidya. उपयोग तो मेरे लिए उपयोग है और दूसरों को बताने के लिए भी वो उपयोग है. विद्या that way, श्रद्धा विद्या श्रवणम, विद्या धारणा, विद्या उपयोग सामर्थ्यम अप्रतिबंधेन भविष्यन्ति. Without obstruction these three can be achieved. Therefore we must have the blessings of all these devatas throughout life. Now don't brush it aside. Ki these things we have heard, we are doing also, we know it. No, no, no. Are we fully fit with faith that these devatas are there outside, inside? With that faith do we do? And also, are we pakka in our prayers and in that what you want from them? देखो हम सब ऊपर ऊपर करते हैं, डीपली फ्रॉम द दिल नहीं होता. दैट इज वाई दोस देवतास आल्सो डीपली फ्रॉम द दिल दे डोंट ब्लेस. You offer a plastic flower, he will give only plastic things. So too here, very deep, intense faith, unquestionable faith that those devatas are there in and outer, and I am praying to them and they are going to bless. Right now, whatever the blessings they gave are, whatever the abilities they have are given by them only. That will be actually the 12th mantra. We will come to that point when in the shloka same similar sentence comes. I told yesterday, here tanmamavatu, there tanmamavitu. Tadvaksharamavatu, tad avitu. Same, rutam vadishyami, there rutamavadisham. Satyam vadishyami, satyamavadisham. So at that time, we will compare and tell you about the present tense and future tense. So here future tense we are going to study. Please give us the abilities. So in the present tense also we can say, oh God, yeah, We were chanting this mantra every day. You were blessing us. Therefore, only our Vidya Shravana has become without Pratibandha. Please, second thing also give a dharana. Third thing also, maybe use our wisdom for our own redemption first. Okay, yeah. Then see this line, how important. Tasu hi sukhakrutsu vidya shravana vidya dharana vidya upayogaha apratibandena bhavishyanti iti tat sukhakartrutvam prarthyate shamno bhavatu iti. So what is the $1,000,000 point here? Praying to devatas to give us such abilities, powers in our faculties. For what? Only for Vidya Shravana Dharana Upayoga, not for again bhoga and indulgence of the world. नहीं तो आपने प्रार्थना कर दी, वो लोगों ने सारा दे दी, and we started misusing it. That's what Rakshasas do. Terrible tapasya they do, प्रार्थना they do, उपासना they do. रावण आदि तो अपने सर ही काट के भगवान के चरण में लगाने का कोशिश, धमकियां देना होता है वो देते हो. Then आगे भगवान, then what funny things he asked. With that, what did he do to the whole world? Let us be very clear in this life, in this very moment in our life, that whether it is our long life, whether a healthy life, whether all our outer conveniences, either inner comforts, all of them we seek from the Lord only for our effective spiritual sadhana and realization. This clarity we must have. Otherwise, what happens? We get whatever we ask. We misuse them in the world, creating more and more samsara only to us. And then whom to blame? Nobody will take blame. We only. है ना? ये स्पष्टता अगर 2.5 साल के सत्संग सुनने का नहीं आया तो आप सो रहे थे, हम सब सुन नहीं रहे थे. Oh Lord, I want comfort, safety, security, facilities, ability only to reach you. Not for anything, not for again being a jiva in this world with Dhyata Adhatmya, doing all nonsense as a samsari and suffering with the janma marana. अरे वो तो खत्म होना चाहिए, अभी हमारे दिमाग से निकल जाना है वो. We are in spiritual sadhana, we are not able to do it effectively because of the lack of abilities and faculties. Therefore, oh devatas, we are asking you, please bless us. Otherwise क्या होगा? हे भगवान, I have so much stomach ache, make the stomach well, I will go and attend the class. The stomach better बना दिया भगवान ने. Instead of coming to the class, we go somewhere. इतना मेच्योरिटी तो आ गया होगा डेफिनेटली हम सबको कि our life is dedicated only for sadhana and siddhi, nothing else. That is why vidya shravana, vidya dharana, vidya apratibandhena, without pratibandha they will happen with their grace. For that only we have to do prarthana. Okay, yeah? Ityadi. Now comes the second portion. The main mantra क्या है? शम्नो मित्र शंवर्ण शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इंद्रो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः. Up to this explained, and the reason behind these prayers also explained. Now the next portion of the mantra. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami. This is second portion. Then Rutam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu Autamamavaktu Vaktvaram. This is another portion. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The last. In that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 topics we can discuss this mantra. That's what we studied also, I believe, 6 months back when you took up it. So now, before explaining Namo Brahmane, Bhashyakara tells a beautiful thought. What he says? Brahma Vividishuna. Brahma Vividishuna means that Vidyarthi who came to study Upanishad for what? From Brahma Vividisha. Vividisha means Vetumicha Vividisha. He want to have the Brahma Jnana. So by that person who want the Brahma Jnana and Brahma Anubhuti, Brahma Vividishuna, by him, Kriya Pachakam, third case, instrumental, Namaskara Brahmavadana Kriye. Doing Namaskara and addressing him as Brahma. So Namaskara Kriya, Brahmavadana Kriya is done by Brahma Vividishu. Whom is he addressing? Vayu Vishaye, toward the Vayu. Why is he doing? Brahma Vidya Upasarga Shantyartham Kriyete. Both Namaskara Kriya as well as Brahma Vadana Kriya for the Vayu are done for the Upasarga Shanti of the Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya Upasarga Shantyartham Kriyete. So, Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo क्यों कर रहे हैं? कि we are the Brahma Vidya students. The Upasarga obstructions come. The memory is not there. The deep understanding of the Brahma Tattva is not there. We are not able to go deep in that contemplation, meditation, transcending all the upadhis. Crosses to Upasarga. Upasarga is obstruction. से लेकर the subtlemost Upasarga तक एक नहीं दो नहीं सैकड़ों है. So all the Upasarga Shantyartham addressing the Vayu, praying to Vayu and telling him that you are the Brahman. So who is remembered? Vayu. Who is prayed? Vayu. As what? You are the Brahma. For what? Removal of Upasarga on the path of Brahma Vidya. Why? Because I am Brahma Vividishu. So I, the Brahma Vividishu, doing the Namaskara and Brahma Vadana to Vayu, asking him to remove the Upasarga and due to Brahma Vidya Prapti. Upasarga Shanti kar do. He Brahma Rupi Vayu or Vayu Rupi Brahma. See the spashtata of the explanation of Bhashyakara. And equally spashta we have to catch and make use of it. So Brahma Vividishuna Namaskara Brahma Vadana Kiriye Vayu Vishaye Kriyete. Kimartham Brahma Vidya Upasarga Shantyartham. What a beautiful clarity it is. And why the Vayu? Answer is given. We are going to see that. Very touching, very beautiful. He says, why this Brahma as a Vayu or Vayu as Brahma? Because Sarva Kriya Phalanam Tad Adhinatvatu. Sarva Kriya and Sarva Phala are in his own Adhita. In his own Adhinatva. So here, be careful. The Vayu which is all pervading in the Vayu Mandala is none but the expression of the Hiranyagarbha only. Clear? So, every of the karma we are able to do because of the Vayu only in us. Whether the Vayu you call it as the life in us, at every level in our life, without the Vayu as the power, Vayu as the prana, we can't do anything. Therefore, karma karanatva in us is happening. We are able to do something because of the Vayu only. And who is Vayu? Nothing but Hiranyagarbha only. So Hiranyagarbha only in the form of Vayu, making every jiva able to do. Now once we do the karma, who is the karma phala giver? Karma phala giver is Hiranyagarbha only. Okay, Parabrahma is not a karma phala giver. He is in a pristine stage. But Hiranyagarbha, Paramatma, Ishvara, Rama, Krishna, whatever you call, they are all synonyms. So he is the karma phaladata. Therefore, both the things, sarva kriya, sarva phalanam, tad adhinatvat. So I want that result, and for that I have to do this. This clarity is there for me. But who can make me do this? Vayu only. Without Vayu, prana is not there, Shakti is not there. Then who is the giver of results? I only want the result and want to do for that, for getting the result. But the want of doing the action is fulfilled by his presence only, and the obviously result giver is he only. So those karmas can be any karma, but here it is Brahma Vidya Prapti karma and Brahma Vidya Phala. Even for this also, the Vayu Rupa Bhagavan here, Hiranya Rupa Garbha Rupa Bhagavan there are the cause for making us do here Vayu. Hiranyagarbha is Phalatata. Vayu रूप में हिरण्यगर्भ ही है. Okay? So here it says Brahma Vayu. Here not Parabrahma talked. Any time Brahma word comes in correspondent with any of the Devata Rupa, that Brahma is Kshara Brahma, Apara Brahma, not the Parabrahma. Parabrahma is Satchidananda, it should be experienced. We have to go there. He is untouched. He should not be pulled into all these things. He is beyond all that. So, Vayu Brahma. And all these are prakriyas. When we transcend all our upadhis and reach Parabrahma, all of them are again not there. What there is He only. Vayu Brahma. Then Tasmai Brahmane. To that Brahma, Namaha. Means what? Pravi Bhavam Karomi iti Vakya Shesha. So, Namo Brahmane. That is the main sentence. So, to that Brahma, Namaha, Namaskar is Pravi Bhavam Karomi means I am just bending my head at their feet and doing salutation and saying, Hey Brahma, you are the Hiranyagarbha. Hey Brahma, you are the Vayu. As a Vayu, make us do the karma sadhanas. As a Hiranyagarbha, please give the result of that. In general, every of the karma phalas in the world, for samsari, for you and us, the adhyatma sadhanas, shravanam, ityadi are the karmas, and the phala for us is atmanubhuti and moksha. तो हमको ये फल चाहिए, वो वाला नहीं. We have crossed that. So please bless us with this. Namo Brahmane Pravirbhavam Karomi. So then Namaha te Tubhyam he Vayo Namaskaromi iti Paroksha Pratyakshabhyam Vayu eva avidiyate. See, Namo Brahmane, by that Paroksha Rupena Brahma is saluted. Brahmane. Or Paroksha Rupena Vayu is saluted. Why? Because Vayu can be felt inside us, near us. But that Hiranyagarbha, you cannot see him like anything. His forms you may see. He may come as Rama or Krishna. But as he is, you have to merge in him only, not you can. Jiva has to merge in Ishvara, and then Atma in the Parabrahma. That is how the sadhana. So he is always addressed Paroksha Rupena only. And that is enough. Paroksha Rupena you address Hiranyagarbha, it is enough for him, he will reply. So Namo Brahmane is the Paroksha worship of the Vayu, who is Brahma. Namaste Vayu is the Pratyaksha worship of the Vayu only. Vayu. So नमस्कार किसको दिया जा रहा है? वायु को ही. प्रत्यक्ष और परोक्ष रूप. प्रत्यक्ष रूप में नमस्ते वायु, परोक्ष रूप नमो ब्रह्मणे. ये द परोक्ष रूप ब्रह्मणे नमस्कार क्या है? वायु cannot be without Brahma. Brahma is Hiranyagarbha. So परोक्ष प्रत्यक्षाभ्याम वायु नमस्कारम करोति. वायु एव अभिधीयते. हो गया? किंचा, now the next line is important. त्वम एव, you alone, चक्षुरादि अपेक्ष्य बाह्यम सन्निकृष्टम अव्ययुतम प्रत्यक्षम ब्रह्म असि यस्मात् तस्मात् त्वाम एव प्रत्यक्षम ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि. Outside also, inside also. Compared to other sense organs, you are so close to us. Therefore, we call you only as Pratyaksha Brahma. Because the Vayu comes and touches us. All the body. Sounds, they have to reach to the ears. Eyes have to be opened. Is it not, for seeing the forms and all? Haziness वगैरह बीच में नहीं होना चाहिए. But for the Vayu perception, all those difficulties are not there. Sparsha hota hai Vayu se, that is so close to us. I'm going to touch. Throughout the body, Bhagavan kept to protect the body, because from anywhere the danger can come to the Deha. Okay. So, Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Visa. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami. Rutam Satyam Vadishyami. Same thing which here said in future tense. In the 12th Anuvaka, it will be spoken in the past tense or present tense. कि हमने आपका प्रणाम करना चाहते हैं, हम This is the meaning here. There we have done pranam to you. Again we are continuing. There is Brahmavadisha, Mritamavadisha. Avadisha means we have done it and it resulted and you blessed us and we got the result. That's the meaning. Same way again, we are going to do in second Valli Brahma Vidya. For that also, oh Devatas, please bless us. In other way, tomorrow I'll talk all this. With the upasana of all these Devatas in the Prathama Valli, we have so much tuned to those Devatas that further we need not pray. They will only continuously bless us for our Brahma Vidya. इसलिए वहाँ सहनावत मंत्र बताया गुरु शिष्य का न अदर विष्णु ब्रह्मा उरुक्रमा दे आर ऑल नॉट रिमेम्बर्ड शमनो मित्र शंभरण हो गया वो लोग once you deposit money interest आता रहता है you need not again do it in that some more things are there tomorrow we'll share om 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 at least 3-4 times if possible 11 times this mantra you can chant your homework at that time remember each of the devata what they can bless us with ask for it definitely they bless us ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः परम ऋषिभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु थैंक यू let us study yoga darshanam for 10-15 minutes only little by little